G'day mates, this is Jordan, and today I'm going to talk with you about how to make a social media marketing PowerPoint presentation that you can take and present to your social media marketing clients. So I just wanted to share with you the presentation that I've put together and kind of go over a few things and explain why those things are valuable, and then give you a template to use for your own clients. Alright guys, so this is the front page of my presentation. I kind of want to go through this with you and explain the psychology behind why I've structured things certain ways, because really you want to be able to create a problem or an awareness that maybe there's a better way to do their marketing, because if they don't see that, then they're most likely not going to sign up with you. So in order to close this deal, you have to help them understand the problem. So I'm just kind of going to go through my presentation and explain the important aspects of it and why I've done it this way. And obviously, all of you have a different situation with your experience and what you do, but this is kind of a general outline for me that works. And you can also implement this same kind of strategy. So the most important thing when you go to show them this PowerPoint is that, as you can see on the front screen, it looks very professional and clean. It's got my brand clearly displayed. I have some social media icons there implying what I do, and then also my name in the corner. So as we see vividly, social media marketing and design, they know that I'm definitely involved in those areas. A lot of you may just be doing social media marketing. I have a background in graphic design, so that's why I offer that as an additional service or I guess incentive, but you may have something different that you can offer as well. But yeah, so the front page, you want to make sure it looks professional and clean. It doesn't have to be too much, just minimalistic. Just go with that. You don't have to put a whole lot of stuff on the screen or anything. Just make it really simple. So at this point, you've sat down with the client and you've explained to them, or you've started talking about what type of advertising do you currently do. And so they're going to talk to you about what they're doing, what they're not doing, and then you're going to ask them, okay, well, how many clients a week would you say you're getting from your advertising that you're doing? And a lot of the times, usually they're not doing any advertising, and so it gives you a perfect opportunity to come in and explain that there is a better way that you can measure your results through another way, like social media marketing or doing Facebook ads. So these next few slides are helping them become aware of what's going on and how they can get into this way of advertising. So I've got some facts here that I've researched that I want to highlight when I'm with them. And you don't want to spend too much time with them. You want to make this to the point and quick, because they probably don't have a lot of time as well. But you can just go over a couple of these things, maybe things that may apply based upon the research you've done beforehand. But explain to them the number of worldwide social media users is expected to reach 2.5 billion. That's a lot of people. And 90% of the young adults age 18 to 29 use social media, which is a large percentage. And then also just listing out the most important social networks for young adults in percentages there. So Instagram at the top at 32%, 24% Twitter, 14% Facebook, 13% Snapchat. And so there's a large majority of people that can be marketed to on social media platforms. The next slide is focused more on the statistics for advertising and how that can affect their business. So here we've got social media advertising revenue will reach $9.8 billion. It's a lot of money. So more than half of marketers say Facebook is the most important social network they use to grow and market their business. This is helping the business owner to realize that and start thinking maybe they should do Facebook advertising if there's 50% of marketers that are doing the same thing to grow their business. And then 96% of small business owners or marketers use social media marketing, and 92% of those agree strongly with the phrase, social media marketing is important for my business. So this again is helping create awareness and helping them think maybe we should start doing this, or why is social media so important? And then the last thing here is that social media is viewed as the second most effective digital marketing tactic for customer retention purposes behind only email. So sharing these facts with them have helped create awareness that social media is the way to market your business and to grow your business. So now that they have those types of things in their minds, they're kind of knowing where things are going to be going and how this could benefit them. So here I have decided not to put up an actual business, but on this slide, or make a few slides, is basically what I'll do to make this personal for every business that I go and see, is just spend a few minutes online researching about their business, whether they have a website, whether they have social media pages, and I take screenshots of all those things to show their likes, the interactions, the design of the website, how it's set up, just to show that I've spent time before I came and saw them, so that they can know that I came in prepared, basically. But also to show them that, look, there's things that you're doing that I can actually help you with as well. So this free business audit is basically what you'd be doing for them. You can have another separate piece of paper where you have the business audit filled out too, but I like to show this within the presentation if I have an opportunity to sit down with the owner. So that's kind of the plan there with that. So this is just some examples that for me, I have done social media posts for a business before. So because I haven't built up a whole ton of clients just yet, I'm working on that at the moment. I wanted to display something that I'd done. And so I've done these social media posts for a gaming company, and I post those on their social or their Facebook page and their Instagram. And so this is just to show that I know what I'm doing. The things that I make are impressive and professional, and that I could do the same thing for them. Okay, so this next one was kind of interesting because even though sometimes you may not have any experience, or you may have some experience, you want to be able to show that you can actually run a Facebook ad. And if you can't do that, well, it's kind of difficult, because if they ask you, if you just take a picture from the internet and show them like, yeah, this is the type of Facebook ad we could run for your business, and like, oh, did you do that ad? And then you don't want to lie and say yes. So you want to have some sort of proof that you have run the ad or had some experience with the ads. You could just completely leave this section out, to be honest. Obviously, it does go a long way to show them the actual results of an ad you've done, because then they can trust that you know what you're doing. But there are ways around it, and I can make another video on how to get around those topics. But Ryan Hildreth and Hayden Peddle make a really, really good course on social media marketing that you can actually use them as your mentor that you ran an ad with, and they'll actually give you screenshots of the results that you ran ads with, and basically say that you're working with Ryan Hildreth or Hayden Peddle on running this Facebook ad, and these are the results we got. So I can link those in the description so you can go check them out. But here is really important, because this will allow you to show them what you can do for their business. So we've already established that they may not be able to identify how many clients they're getting a week, or even how many people they're reaching with their advertising. So this shows specifically what they get. Shows you the amount of ad spend that you use, how many people are reached, or how many impressions there are, and then also how many people clicked the link of the ad. So these are very, very measurable. And for a business owner, if I was a business owner in a local business, for example, running a restaurant or something like that, I would like to see where every single penny is going into advertising so I can see real results and then track them. So this is really beneficial, and I'm sure a lot of business owners don't see this type of results when they're running their advertising or marketing. So you can show them this, as well as you can show them real Facebook ad data on the demographics of the people who are interacting with the post. So you can get an idea of the age of these people, whether they're men or women, and their age. So that's really, really valuable for a business. And then the last thing is just also showing them which platform you were advertising on. This particular advertisement that I ran for a product, I was just doing it on Facebook. So that's primarily what you'll be running ads for anyway. So yeah. And what I'll actually do too is I can actually leave those images. I'll link them for you, and you can use them for your own. That's kind of something I just decided just now. I can throw those in there for you, and you can basically use me as a reference if you'd like, just to say that my friend Jordan Kilgour, or my mentor, whatever you want to say, to use those images as just to get a starting point, because once you've got a first client, then you can use that data for your next, but it's kind of hard to start too. But anyway, this is an example for me that I was actually on Facebook one day, and a local Facebook ad came up in my town, and I took a screenshot because this is exactly the type of ads that I would be running for small businesses, and that's what I am running for small businesses. So this is really, really important. If you can find a Facebook ad that comes up on your feed when you're scrolling through Facebook or whatever, this can be really valuable because it can demonstrate what other people are doing in the area. So for example, when you run a Facebook ad, you want to run a promotion of some sort, and here with this one it's a 15% off all week long. And then in order to get the discount, you just share the post. As you can see, there is 26 shares. So it's quite a lot compared to the reactions on the post. And so this is a really valuable way to show that Facebook advertising is being done already in the local area, and that should be something that they should be focusing on too, because this allows you to get your business in front of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, depending on where you live. So that's something that I found really valuable when I'm approaching clients. So this is my page of my plans and what I offer for people. I highly recommend you providing this information because there's no point not offering all your packages. Even if you are first starting out, I think it's still good to offer all of them just to show people what you do. So basically, I've priced them a little differently for what I do. I live in a bit of a smaller town, so I don't want to be charging too much. If I was living in the center of LA, and then maybe I would charge a lot more. But for right now, that's kind of where I want to start at. But as you can see, I've listed the services that I'll offer. They're a little different for me because I do have some design experience. But I think the important thing about offering different services with these businesses is that you want to provide as much value as you can for them, so that they can feel confident they're going to make the right decision. And so when you can throw in free things along the way, especially as the price goes up, throw in more free things. Like for my gold package, I'm offering a free website design, which is pretty expensive, to be honest, when I do it myself. Usually I charge a few grand per website that I make, so doing that for free is a big deal. But for me, that's bringing in $2,500 a month. That's pretty good for one client. So that's just me, but I would think of ways that you can kind of add value or give your take or provide your talent on top of your social media marketing services that would help you to stand out. I think that's really key. So I do have another video where I show you how to make graphics with Canva, and I think that Canva can be a great way to make graphic design for different things. So you can go and have a look at my other video. I make a tutorial on Canva, and have a look there. But Anyways, that's basically all the pricing right there, and you just want to explain to them exactly what you do on all of them. And then for me, I offer additional services. This can also be you. Maybe you could offer, like making a marketing video for your business if you're good with photography or videography. Take free professional photos of their business. There's so many different services you can offer on top of the social media management and also advertising. So just kind of think outside the box. Think about what you're good at and kind of try and incorporate it into your packages. One other thing that I found really helpful is coordinating a local event with a business. So there's actually quite a few colleges around here that I can go to and have students pass out flyers that I design about maybe an upcoming event. That's a good idea too, because obviously being able to have people interact with locals and then bring them to an event at a certain time could bring in a lot of business for that particular place. It doesn't work with everyone, but a lot of restaurants or food places that works for. Maybe not so much if it was like a real estate thing or a jeweler. You could still, but you just have to kind of think outside the box a little bit. So then I just have, if they're really interested in some additional services, this is the only time I'll go through these slides, but just showing them what it looks like. So I have a simple profile picture that I use with the cover photo just to see how it looks together and basically build credibility that I can do good work. And because I'm a designer, these are applicable, may not be applicable to all of you. There's a website design. It's actually my website, vividlydesigns.com. And then some of my marketing materials that I've done for some of my graphic design clients. I have a big banner that I made for those controllers. It was at a trade show that they had, business card in the corner, and then just another few marketing materials there on the right hand side. So yeah, that's pretty much the presentation. So I hope that was valuable, but the main point here is that you want to build them up to a point where they realize that social media marketing or social media is the way to grow their business. That is the key. You want to be able to show them that through the statistics and then add value and credibility through the work you've done. And really what it comes down to is you want to have a lot of confidence when you're talking to them, because if you don't, it's hard for them to trust you. It's kind of a subconscious thing. If you're not confident, they're not going to be able to, or they're going to be able to tell that you're not confident, and that may also turn them away from actually, excuse me, closing the deal. So I would say that make sure that you're confident. Even if you're not a confident person, just try and come across confident. If you haven't had much experience with this, just be as confident as you can be, because the more you practice, the better you get. So I hope this video helped you guys, just running through the presentation and everything. But I will make some more videos on different aspects of setting up your social media marketing agency, and also just getting clients, and also my experience with my clients coming in the videos ahead. So yeah guys, please subscribe if you like this video. If this added value and helped you with being able to present to a client, then please like this video and leave a comment. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you have. I'd love to make videos on your questions, so please shoot them below and I would love to interact with you. I'm also free for you to reach out to me and help you out individually too. So thanks guys. So guys, the very last thing that I wanted to share with you is that don't get overwhelmed with having everything perfect. If you're just starting out, don't be too worried about understanding everything you're doing, because the best way that you learn how to do something is through the experience you have. So don't worry about being perfectly prepared. Don't worry about having all the confidence in the world. Don't go look at self-help videos of how to be confident. Just go and do it. And as you do it, you'll learn through the practice that you have. So that's my last piece of advice. If you're not confident, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. As you interact with these people, you understand how to respond to what they're saying, their objections, and then get an overall idea of how you present something or approach a business. You're going to get better as time goes along. So don't worry about being perfect. Don't worry about how other people do it. Don't worry about how I do it. It doesn't matter. It's just about you. And everyone starts somewhere. So as long as you make progress towards improving yourself and just getting the practice you need by going out there and just taking action, then there's nothing you need to worry about. You're doing all you can do. So that was just my last piece of advice, guys. But if you found this valuable, then please hit the like button below and subscribe for more videos like this. I hope to be able to connect with you and work with each of you on an individual level. So reach out to me if you ever need any help with anything. I'm here for you guys. So there'll be more videos coming soon, but I hope this was helpful to you. But have a good day and good luck with your social media marketing agency. See you later.